Attention passengers, welcome to the Full Steam Podcast. I'm your host, Nolan. This is my co-host, Saul. This is episode 13.
Episode 13. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, bro.
It's because I've been recording with Dewan, too.
That's
so
true, but even then.
the episode's been stacking. We saw Spider-Man.
I hope you guys did too. Y'all had enough time.
I hope you all have seen Spider-Man because we are about to spoil it.
We talking. Like, I'm not gonna lie, don't come here, click off this video if you haven't watched it. I'm telling you right now, watch it later.
Just letting you know now. We've seen it. We're going to spoil it.
I watched it twice.
You've been warned.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to watch it twice.
Initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts, first watch. First off, I watched it with him and our other coworker. And I appreciate the fact that I went with him. And including our coworker too, because she was a fan too. So I fucked with seeing you like at certain times just lock in and stuff. Beautiful movie. I feel like it's instantaneously top 2 Spider-Man movies of all time, including the animated ones. And I high-key am pushing forward with the number 1 spot. I'm not gonna lie.
That's heavy. Why?
I feel like, okay, this has felt like the first Spider-Man origin movie in over 14 years. Because we had Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2002, right? Amazing Spider-Man. The first one came out in 2012. We never really got to see another, like, we didn't even see Tom Holland Spider-Man get bit by a spider, you know?
Yeah, which is...
He was already like his, like, a street superhero, you know? So, kind of like him getting incorporated into Civil War, and Tony's like, oh yeah, I know a guy and stuff, and it's Tony Stark, you know? Mm-hmm. That's basically jumping from all the way down here to you with the Avengers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He never really had the time to like, because even in Homecoming, like Tony Stark was still, you know what I'm saying, his papa pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Far From Home, I feel like it wasn't a bad movie because it definitely set up No Way Home and this movie because of Mysterio. Mm-hmm. That's kind of his, like, I feel like Mysterio was the most impactful villain so far. And it sounds crazy, right?
I mean, he exposed him as Spider-Man.
Not only that, but it led to him having to even wish for everyone to forget about him.
Yeah.
Leading to Brand New Day. You know what I'm saying? So, not a bad movie, just didn't really give me what I was looking for. No Way Home, beautiful movie. Obviously, you had both the other Spider-Man. It just gave it that plus. But that's really what it was, like a multiversal, you know what I'm saying, movie. Brand New Day felt like the first time ever that I just felt like, okay, this is a Spider-Man that is starting from scratch. We're watching him, you know what I'm saying? And he's been Spider-Man for 4 years, yes, but kind of story-wise and like struggle-wise, like he don't got no Iron Man no more. He don't got no Doctor Strange to just walk to his door no more. Mm-hmm. No Avenger ties or anything. He's obviously messing with Punisher and like Hulk.
Or Bruce Banner at first.
But Hulk didn't even know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of happened because Jean Grey took him over. You know what I'm saying?
And he was trying to find a way to control his powers.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with the intro of the movie, like how he was dealing with all these like Spider-Man like iconic villains and stuff. It kind of just like, oh yeah, this is Spider-Man. Like he's been in the field a little bit at this point. It made me feel like when you ever played the original Spider-Man video game, PS4.
Yeah.
It kind of made me feel like that. You're not playing. It feels like a fresh start, but it's a Spider-Man that's been in the field for a little bit. It's Spider-Man. Like, you can go to Avengers Towers, but even in the video game, it's like, oh yeah, they're never here. Like, Spider-Man, New York is It's Spider-Man's block now.
And this was the first time they actually had him in New York and stayed in
The
New
focus
York.
was in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Homecoming was kind of too neighborhoody. Like I feel like because he was more like in like the suburb areas and stuff to me, or like in some industrial
Warehouse.
field, yeah, something like that. Yeah, pretty much.
And then Far From Home, he was obviously
Away.
nowhere near New York.
No Way Home was in New York, but
It was
we
a lot
didn't-
going on.
It was a lot going on to be focused. Like we saw him, bro, beautiful swinging. That first intro scene where he's just like free falling and diving and stuff, it felt like a
In Brand New
mixture
Day?
of it felt like a mixture of Amazing Spider-Man and the video game. Cause bro, a lot of his moves were like from from bar for bar, like video game moves, like him fighting and stuff. I see the inspiration, you know what I'm saying? And kind of just seeing a Peter Parker that has that Spider-Man, but can't focus on Peter Parker, because that's always been Spider-Man's thing. Like
That was my favorite part about the movie, was seeing how Peter Parker had to deal with being Spider-Man full time. Like Peter don't
There's
Peter
no
don't
Peter.
even exist.
He
He's
goes home.
just Spider-Man
Yeah.
at all times.
Right.
And it's like, I was definitely wondering, how is this gonna affect him from the previous movie, him making that decision,
Right.
and the way that they showcased the decision and how it affected him. Like, all right, boom, you run through those initial villains, but then after that, the bulk of the movie is him watching Mary Jane and Ned go through, he's watching them,
he's been watching him the whole time.
I said he's been watching them the whole time.
4 years.
but then what happened after that? Jean showed up.
Yeah.
But throughout the movie, he dealt with a lot of his problems solo dolo.
Yeah.
He really didn't want Punisher's help.
Not really.
He pulled up to Black Widow. Love her. But she just gave him information, small potatoes.
Small potatoes.
Gave him information,
Small
but didn't
potatoes.
give him any physical help. So for the most part, he was on his own throughout the whole movie. And to see how working was starting to burn him out, basically. In human
Yeah.
terms, that's burnout, but for him, that's him, turning into more of an arachnid. And it's
Yeah.
like, I can relate to that because I work a lot.
Right.
And sometimes I get burnt out and I gotta sit down because it's too much work, not enough.
Start not feeling really yourself.
You feel me?
Start losing like what your main goal is. And I feel like that's what he was doing those 4 years. I feel like it wasn't just to like be Spider-Man. Oh yeah, now I have time to be Spider-Man. He was avoiding a lot. You know what I'm saying? By being Spider-Man.
He was avoiding life. He was avoiding living.
Completely. Just threw that shit out. Just threw it out the window, because when it comes to being home and like all you can do is scroll and look at all these people that you loved and they loved you and cared about you and stuff, just living their lives, and you just can't do anything about it. I feel like those whole 4 years was him literally just trying to stay away from that. Because we saw when he's Peter Parker, he's scrolling. He's sitting down. He's not going outside. He's not hanging out with nobody.
Ordering pizzas to the door. Literally moved to a secluded area so that he couldn't, so that
Nobody
people
would
wouldn't
see
see
him.
him.
You saw Shorty flirt, like kind of like, oh yeah, you live in the same floor, and he's just still. And I feel like,
That boy looked back around the corner like, yeah, I need to get up out of here.
and I feel like, although it makes sense how much he's hurting and stuff, I feel like we all tend to kind of self-sabotage in some type of ways
For sure.
while thinking we're doing what's right for us. And I feel like
And what's right for whoever we're trying to protect.
for whoever we're trying to protect. But as we see later on, as she herself said, but that's gonna be in a later topic, but like, he had time. Listen, we're gonna get into that though. But to me though, Jean Grey was a really good villain to have in this specific movie with what Spider-Man was dealing with. So like, I mean, we're not just gonna act like Peter's okay, like Peter's not dealing with anything, and then he's fighting some main villain. I talked to this about you before, right? Like if he's fighting some null person that's gonna destroy the whole world,
There was
there's
no build up.
no time to be worried about no MJ or Ned in this entire what would have been the whole movie.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They would have not have gotten. It wouldn't have felt appropriate or right to be focused on that when some symbiote demon lord, demon king, is about to eat the whole world.
Valid.
And I feel like whoever wrote the story for this one did a good job at keeping it. Obviously, there's a threat because it's New York. It's affecting New York, but it's still grounded enough for it to be like there's a mystery going on right now. They're trying to get something, but they're not quite there yet. And
This was a lot of story building.
It was a lot of story building.
This was something that some people might give One Piece like a knock for, but they're taking their time. They're taking their time and they're building him up.
Yeah.
Like you just stripped him of everything. You just stripped him of his identity. You come back and you know there is no Avengers right now, or there's no Avengers as he know it. Like he's on his own. So boom, you show him dealing with the villains that he has to deal with, and then you introduce something we've never seen, something he's never seen before, something we've never seen before in these movies.
I've never, yeah.
And it turns out to be a mutant.
Yeah.
And like for me, like yes, it's Jean Grey, which I thought was crazy, but it's like, oh, this is how they're gonna bring the X-Men and mutants into this world.
Yeah.
And as the movie developed, I really just liked how their stories kind of mirrored each other. And the only way to deal with this particular threat was to talk her down.
There's no other like
couldn't really beat her in no type of fight.
Nope.
Because this is Jean Grey, like, and we all know what she's gonna become at some point.
Yeah.
But in this movie, they tried to abuse her, and little did they know they ain't do nothing but help her evolve
into something they did not.
And I really enjoyed Punisher's involvement in this movie. I did
too.
I just felt like it was a little inside jokey as far as the whole Staten Island thing. They didn't really give us no type of
I feel
meat and potatoes to how they kind of came to have a kind of relationship, but it really didn't matter to me because I love to see Punisher in a movie, and just the way they interacted with each other throughout the whole movie was fun.
Yeah,
especially after he shot him. You feel me? Just the remorse that he had and how he helped him get out the hospital. All of the grunting and the he was doing.
Shout out Punisher.
He was doing the most.
Shout out Frank.
But to me, that was like the cherry on the top to the movie because it's like you just watched not only Peter go through the hardest time of his life, you also watched Spider-Man go through the hardest time of his life, and most of that it was on his own. He wanted to be on his own. He didn't want no help. He tried to reject the help and keep people away as much as he could.
I'm gonna disagree. He wanted help, but he felt like he couldn't do that. You feel me? And that's where we see at the end where he's finally like, all right, let me tell Ned. Imagine Ned having that duo back, even though, yes, the memories are gone now. That's not like y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, restart all over and stuff. But it's the part of you that's finally accepting the fact that, like, yes, it's changed, it's different, but this is what I need. Like, I need your help. You know what I'm saying? I need a friend again. You know what I'm saying? They don't even got to be like my best friend. I just need a friend. And they already had somewhat of a chemistry while he was Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even MJ said, like, oh, yeah, y'all it feel like y'all known each other forever or whatever. So, yeah.
He really was sitting in there with the mask on.
I feel like that would have been the easiest way to, like, okay, so she knows who I am. I feel like it's time. You might as well. You see how we interacting and I know everything you're talking about. Yeah, you're my best friend. You just forgot about me. Y'all would have died if I didn't do that. So. And then gonna be like, Maynard? If you know, you know. Because you remember he was at that house party. Yeah.
So 1 out of 10, what do you give this movie?
I'll give this movie probably a definitely strong 9.8. 9.9.
I'm feeling a strong 8. It wasn't a perfect movie, but it was a really, 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 really good movie.
I feel like it's been the most rawest Spider-Man we've ever seen.
Definitely it's the best Tom Holland Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2, I ain't gonna lie, when he fought Dr. Octopus and all of that.
And that's the one that I'm like back and forth with for top 2.
Yeah.
Because
I also like the original Spider-Man as well.
the original Spider-Man,
When he had to fight Green Goblin, because Green Goblin was
was terrifying.
he was a vicious villain.
Like, I don't think to this day we've ever seen Spider-Man get beat up that bad.
Brand New Day is definitely top 5.
Not even top 3.
I would probably go for like, especially like nostalgic purposes. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, Brand New Day. And then probably one of them animated ones. I honestly got to watch all of those again. I would definitely put Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. I would put those at the bottom. And then it would be between the 3 Tobey Maguires and the 4 now Tom Holland Spider-Mans. But Homecoming, I wasn't, like, it was cool, but I definitely wouldn't place that over Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 1.
No.
And the animated movies were, the first one was really good. The second one definitely,
I feel like it just stepped it all the way up.
the second one was really good too to
really
me, but
good.
the cliffhanger definitely had me like, okay, so like when is the next movie coming out?
You remember, did you watch it in theaters?
No.
Bro, so we watched it I watched it in theaters right before I went to El Salvador. And then at the end of the movie, they were like, yeah, the next part is coming next year. That movie came out 2023.
And it's still not out yet.
Joint is still not out. Why would you do that? You could have just been like, coming soon. So like,
I definitely want to watch all of them like straight through.
Like,
from Spider-Man
all over,
1
from the
to 2
get-go?
to 3.
that'd be fire.
And then Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. And then the animated ones. And then these 4. It's a lot of movie watching.
That's a lot of
I'm not gonna
movies.
lie.
It's straight Spider-Man. That's a lot of Spider.
Yeah, nah. And Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, they would definitely have to go at the bottom. But Brand New Day gets an 8 out of 10 for me.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like this gonna sound crazy, but I feel like the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 are over Homecoming and Far From Home.
In what, for what? Why?
Cinematography. Definitely the best cinematography in the first Spider-Man. Like, visually, I don't think any Spider-Man still, even with Brand New Day, comes close to the Amazing Spider-Man, specifically Amazing Spider-Man 2.
If I'm thinking about which ones I would watch, I probably would watch The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 before watching
It just
Homecoming
has
and
more
Far From Home.
replay value to me, at least.
It's funny because I hear a lot of 2 comedians I watch specifically, like they really didn't like Electro's character and how he acted throughout the movie and stuff like that. But if we just talking about Spider-Man, like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man looked great. Like on screen, he moved and
Like a
looked
spider, like
great. So like, because I know when I saw those movies and how I felt about them versus how I felt about Homecoming and Far From Home, like I could definitely give the nod to Amazing Spider-Man, but like story-wise and all of that, I don't know. Again, I have to rewatch all of these movies. It's been a minute.
You should. I feel like yeah.
I want to freshly
sit back down.
rewatch these movies
Yeah,
and
from the
actually have
get-go.
an opinion about it, because it's been a while since I've definitely seen the original Spider-Man or 2. It's been a minute since I've seen 2, and 2 is a really good movie.
2 is still by far like one of those top tier Spider-Man.
Now I want to get into the emotional damage of this movie.
I feel so bad for Peter this whole movie.
He spoke on how I kind of like locked in at some point. Yeah, MJ.
It's smoke. MJ, I do not blame. I can't blame you. I'm not trying to be mad at you, but like
MJ really hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie.
I felt like Peter.
Jean,
real life felt
first
like I
off,
was
Jean
Peter.
Grey had already played on his top earlier on in the movie by
Oh my gosh.
jumping into her body and
Jumped
and-
into her body and acted like she remembered him.
Yeah, that was foul. That was foul.
It's like my man's Peter really got sexually assaulted. And I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Oh my god, I heard somebody else say this.
The
It's just
villain, at first, we ain't know it was no. I ain't know it was no shorty. So if I was Peter, I would have been like, just kissed a dude. A dude really just kissed me.
but in a girl's body.
But in a girl's body, but still, you're a dude in a girl. Like, you know you a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really went into him. Like, you could have gave him a hug or like, you did that for the love of the game. Come on, bro. But then we found out it's Jean Grey. So like, I'm gonna be even then. Then my man's foul with that. Like, I wouldn't know how to react.
Mimi, she was like, what if she finds the note? So
Yeah.
when he gets back
Gets back and then
and she has the note,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
like, okay, you was on to something.
And then
clearly.
she's talking about, I need to talk to
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Made the man take the mask off.
Oh my gosh, take the
He
mask
takes
off.
the mask off and she proceeds to sit down and let him spill his guts. Let him tell her he love her.
You could have, she could have been like, stop.
She could have cut him off.
She could have, please don't, like, please do not. Oh my, cause she really just sat there and listened to my man's professors. I felt so, he looked like a puppy. Like a puppy that just got left on the street by his
I
family,
sat at the
bro.
edge of my seat
I
like
felt
this.
so bad for him, bro. Oh my God.
Because like I understand that this is written this way and that this is a movie, but come on, MJ.
Oh my gosh. And then MJ's just hit him with the,
Have a heart and then had the nerve to have an attitude with
oh my.
him for what? The decision he made?
First
for being
off-
Spider-Man and defending the city and not coming to tell you about his little
Okay,
love affair?
one thing
love affair.
I will say-
his feelings?
He had 4 years.
Frustrated.
Let's say this conversation happened when he first tried to talk to her at the end of No Way Home, and she went out like that. I would have been like highly upset. That's unreasonable. You just got saved, but you remember Spider-Man saving you. You just don't remember Peter. You know what I'm saying? Would have been the perfect time to been like, I literally like that was me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not expecting you to remember me or love me, but we have time right now. That was Peter's downfall, and that's the thing. What I was talking about with self-sabotage.
He made a noble decision.
He did make a noble decision, but you gotta remember, after the wish is done and stuff, yeah, they're not gonna remember you, but it's not like the universes are gonna start colliding and stuff as soon as they remember that he's Peter Parker. He just had to do that because he couldn't edit a spell. You know what I'm saying? That's what Doctor Strange was like. No, that like you can't just ask for everyone.
Well, at that point, what's done is done.
It's done, right? Exactly. So, while I don't blame him because I know it's probably traumatizing to think about like this person didn't know you and it feels wrong to like kind of just go up to him and feel like entitled to like their friendship.
To a relationship, possibly.
Yeah. Definitely a relationship, maybe not a friendship because I mean anybody can be friends and stuff. But definitely going from, okay, this was my life. She does not know me at all. Even if we were to become friends, like, he's Spider-Man. Never mind. I ain't gonna lie, twin. Wait, hold on. MJ, she been found out he was Spider-Man. Back in Far From Home. She been like, it wouldn't have been, to me, I feel like it wouldn't have been hard for them to.
But I did not decide to do that for the reasons of I'm Spider-Man. And if we do this, if I try to bring myself into your life again after literally just doing all of that to get me out of not even just your life, but everyone's life, to correct the mistakes that I just made. Had he chilled out when the spell was going on originally, none of that would have happened anyway.
Facts.
You was trying to do too much and you feel me? Now you got to pay the price. So when you walk into that cafe and you look at her, he looked at that scar, you know that this is a result of being with you.
Yeah, facts.
You're gonna be in danger
Right,
if we do this again. No,
I see
so
what you're saying.
I'm gonna put some distance, bro. That's just, it's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. But that's just like knowing if you with somebody, but she's going one way and you going another, break up. You know she going a completely different direction and you not going that way. You going somewhere completely different, or you got your eyes on something else, whatever the case may be. Break up.
Facts.
In his case, I'm Spider-Man. If we do this again, if I try to undo the spell that I know, like, you know the ramifications as far as what it did to, like, you know, wipe everybody's memory, like, you know how powerful that shit was. That's already you already about to try to do something that's damn near impossible. And you're gonna be putting her in danger too. And you're gonna be putting Ned in danger. How they gonna go through MIT and have a college life with you as Spider-Man being around him all the time and yada yada. Like, he weighed the decision. He said, you know what? They better off without me. And he bopped off. So to have the audacity to look at him like, oh, you lying to, what you mean? Oh, I detect the attitude. Do you know what I've been through the last 4 years protecting the city from all of these different dangers and stuff like that?
Dealing with that pain of still loving and still having this much
I still got all of these memories. I got
feelings. You know what I'm saying? I got feelings.
He tucked all of that.
Tucked it for 4 years. There has to be at least some. She did.
Men in real life do that all the time. Unfortunately.
I mean, you already know.
To hold the family down and all of that, they will tuck however they may feel in work, and get burnt out.
You seen it. Yeah.
And it turns into whatever type of problem it turns into mentally, physically, spiritually. But in Spider-Man's case, I'm becoming more of a spider. Because you're not getting no love. You're not getting no love. You're not getting no type of social interaction, and you're just working.
You're only spider. So yeah, you're waking up in the little corner in the cocoon and stuff, because like you're basically isolated. I mean, yeah, you acting like a spider, very isolated, very focused on only survival.
And then MJ gives him a brief moment of something may happen here, with him taking that mask off and spilling his guts.
I don't love you.
Yeah, I don't
even double down.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was dealing with the first part of what she said. I missed what she said after that.
I don't love you. I don't even know you.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
I don't even know you.
Come on, bro. I'm sorry. Then gonna walk off.
Bro, she gonna walk. I don't have a phone. Can you
swing me home? Can you swing me home?
I ain't gonna lie. Spider-Man's a good person. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm with you. I would have swung her to the first taxi. You got a taxi.
Like, hey, I'm Spider-Man. I'm telling you to take her home. Here. He not gonna charge you. Cause bro, I'm not. And then how quiet it was. Swing. Web stop. And you just holding on to her.
And then ask the man to come upstairs. Why? What are you doing this for? He can handle it. Now I'm upstairs in just my mask,
with chopping my best it up with my friend
who don't even know me. You don't even know me and admitted to it, and now you talking about something he gonna remember me.
And then she gonna draw him without the mask on.
Nah.
Draw him without the mask on. Be like, you should tell him.
Emotional damage.
You should tell him. You saw what you just told me?
And like that's and that is the pain of love.
Can you swing me home? That is the pain of love.
I said Tom. Spider-Man, because he wasn't even Peter. I can't even call him Peter because nobody was calling him Peter throughout the movie, bro. He's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. This is
Spider-Man had already been going through enough emotionally. She broke that man's heart twice with that.
and he still loved her. And still was like, cause it's not her at the end of it's not her fault.
It's not.
And he's still like he's full. Cause first off, 4 years of loving somebody straight and then watching my man's is having a mental breakdown when he's at the party. Oh my gosh, at the party. Had
to watch her kiss another dude, get all
And
close to another dude, and get all cutesy with
bro,
another dude.
He was lame. I ain't gonna lie. Just some random.
Literally on the credits, his name was the boyfriend. I'm glad you peeped that too.
And then my man gonna have the nerve to like swinging her hair and stuff, caress her face. My man's Peter holding that cup. I gotta go. No suit, no nothing.
Real
Outside in the rain.
life, I felt.
Oh my gosh.
Overly felt.
I overly felt that.
You know how many times I've seen something I wish I did not have to see and wish I could just go jump off of a roof and
just not swing. Just have that possibility just to see what it feel like. Cause that's what Peter did. I ain't gonna lie. That boy didn't swing for a minute. Like he threw himself up in there. He was just like turn around, start free diving. And it's stuff. That's the pain of love, bro. It takes a lot, and that's why Spider-Man is such a fan favorite, such a humanized, like, cause he's so human.
Cause I can relate to the pain I'm witnessing this man go through.
And not only that, he's broke. We all broke. We not no Iron Man twin. I don't care about what Iron Man dealing with. He going home to billions. My man Spider-Man though, imagine, hold on. Imagine you just saw your girl move on, right? Nobody knows you. You lost your aunt. Long live Aunt May, bro. Long live Aunt May. And you broke.
Eating pizza
Eating pizza and
on a regular.
That motherfucker, bro, that dude told him, when he told him the upstairs joint, he was like, yeah, there's asbestos on the floor.
Asbestos.
I always called it asbestos. It just sounds correct. This man you broke living with asbestos and you just seen your girl at a party, you know what I'm saying? Just reminding yourself she do not know you.
That's not your girl no more.
That's not your girl no more. Hasn't been for 4 years. And to her mind, it's been her whole life.
Scary part is that's some of y'all problem in real life. And you're not Peter Parker. You really just be lurking on your ex.
See, me personally, bro, that's the one thing I'm good at, bro. I know exactly what I don't want to see.
About to say, excuse me, bro.
I know what I don't want to see. I'm not about to check no IG. I'm not about to, no. I don't want to see that.
If I don't unfollow, I at least mute.
I feel like you gotta unfollow, bro. Like,
I might want to see how you doing at some point. So I mute your page.
Like,
and most times they don't post. They don't post relations. Girls these days are not doing a lot of posting their man.
Nah.
You know, they might post the elbow. You know.
They might post a little.
They might post They might post a hand or something.
A hand. Bro, they might post a neck. They might post her nails on like his neck like this or something. Yeah. They not gonna post. What's up with that?
They don't have time for the vultures.
What do you mean vultures?
For the women that will, you know, try to come and not take their man, but talk to their man.
I mean,
and just privacy altogether. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
It's a difference between privacy and secrecy.
I ain't gonna lie, I've grown to kind of like that.
But if you do have a partner, right? And let's say you were often, you're an often yourself poster, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're often life poster, and you have a partner. That's a part of your life right there.
Yeah.
For that to be the one thing you want us to like not have.
If she asks to not be posted, I'm not gonna post you.
I'm gonna keep it a bean though. Why? I don't mind my partner posting me.
Can you think of reasons why?
Okay, let's say with the vulture thing. That shouldn't be an issue if you really trust your partner.
Okay, let's say you trust your partner, but that's still a thing, and you don't want to invite that type of negativity to your doorstep.
It shouldn't be no negativity at the doorstep. It's negativity on your phone. Guess what? Delete that.
Before
joint.
you go down that rabbit hole. Another one.
All right. I want to keep my options open.
You know, I feel like the need to be seen all over social media it's unattractive a little bit.
It's not a need. I say it's more like if you're literally gonna post everything about yourself or everything about your life and post all these pictures, I mean, where's the issue in your partner?
Well, at that point, it depends on
the person,
you
too.
know,
because there's people that just don't.
they
post.
don't post everything about their life. They post
People don't
you,
post anything.
They post what they want. They post what they want you to see.
Yeah.
And see, in my opinion, if I'm dealing with a girl and she's not big on that whole me posting her or her posting me, I'm not tripping.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, in real life, what are we doing? You feel me?
That's facts.
If we rolling around in the bed and we going out to eat and we having a good time and all of that, I should feel secure in what we doing
That's fair.
in real life.
That's fair.
And you know what's crazy? I've come up in a time where social media has been a part of my life, but never will I ever feel like, oh, I need you to let everybody know on your page, hey, this my man. Or I need to let everybody know on my page, this my girl. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even know how many people from my actual followers actually see what's going on. My bad, go ahead.
If we out to eat and I'm paying that bill, though, and you trying to sneak a picture of that pasta, though, make sure you get me in that little corner. You get me in that little corner.
Like, you feel me? Because like,
I'm gonna hit you
again, if you have introduced me to your friend group, let's say we're not even at the whole your people's part, but you've introduced me to your friend group. Your friends know me. To me, that means something. If you introduce me to your friends, that's a step further. Because most times, boy, you just in the group chat. You feel me? Or you in a thread somewhere, and you know that's where you live at. You never gonna go poly with her friends and find out more about her via them.
Yeah.
None of that's ever happening. It's just you and her, and that's it. But if she take you around the friends, again, like, why do you need to be posted to feel like, you know, oh, this is real, or you've closed your options? Like, at the end of the day, what are we doing when we together? As long as you being honest with me in real life,
Facts.
we not gonna have too much of an issue. I don't like when, you feel me, you presenting one thing on social media, but you doing something totally different in real life. So you might be posting me, but whole time, you feel me, when we not around each other, you in somebody else's face. You feel me? Now, would I like to be posted if that's an option? Sure. I mean, why not? Like, I like to see somebody like show their appreciation in that way if that's what you want to do. Like, I like, oh shit, I'm on my page or something, I'm tagging something, going to read it. It's like, oh, you get to see everybody else's reaction to it. Like, it's cool. It's a nice little adrenaline boost, nice little ego boost, But for the most part, I like real life actions. Because real life actions is what's going to matter at the end of the day.
Facts.
Social media is social media. While I do understand the importance of it and it does have an impact on our day-to-day lives, when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, Eddie, for example, bro, he does post his girl, but every so often. Like, might be Valentine's Day, might be their anniversary, like it just was recently, he posted her. That's it. Like, you getting 2, maybe 3 occasions out of the year where she's being posted. But guess what? locked in.
For sure,
Been locked
for
in for
sure.
years now. You feel me? Not just 1 years. It's getting to that. It's getting to that point. So it's like, I know somebody personally who moves with that level of privacy, and I respect it. And it don't, you know, it don't. I feel like, according to him, it don't, you know, affect his life in no negative type of way. Plus, he's private anyway. He don't post himself a lot.
Right.
So to what we said earlier, like, it depends on the
It
person.
really do depend on the person.
He already don't post himself a lot, so why would he post his girl? But I get you, if you somebody that posts yourself a lot or posts a lot about your life, to not post something about having a boyfriend or a girlfriend looks a little suspicious, but at the same time, you like to take your time with things. Things don't always last.
Fair.
Feel me? They burn out quick. A lot of people don't make it past 90 days. You get to that 60-day mark, you've been posting them and whatnot, and now guess what? They out the picture. You might even be a year in and you try to post them. Something happened. They out the picture. So you gotta take your time with stuff like that. You know, it's really not that important.
The pain of moving on.
Boy, don't I know something about it.
Now, do you feel like moving on? Do you feel like it's easier to sit with that instead of just trying to move on? Because obviously, no one wants to deal with having to move on. That's why that's painful. But if you don't, there's a reason why you have to move on to begin with. So
It's like
hurting from something.
So when you refuse to let go and move on from something, you're basically, you ever seen an implosion and then an explosion?
Yeah, imploded. The only reason
You basically are
really random.
You're slow. Go ahead.
The only reason I know what imploded means is because of the Titanic submersible.
Oh yeah. You're basically creating that point where it starts to implode before you're basically slowly creating a really powerful and explosive implosion before you
Have to burst it out at
you
some
feel
point.
me? It might be you're lashing out on a loved one, co-worker, something inanimate. Who knows? Like, you might just have a outburst. Point being, it's unhealthy.
Facts.
And I've been in a space where I felt like, oh, there were so many different opportunities. What went wrong? What did I do wrong? Where could I have maybe, you know, did things differently?
Right.
Blah, 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 blah. When you stay on that hamster wheel and you keep asking yourself those questions, you start to drive yourself a little crazy.
A little cuckoo.
And meanwhile, the person that you're thinking about has moved on. I think that's the most, like, gut-wrenching but powerful thought. Like, that person has moved on.
They don't care.
They don't think about you, and if they do, it's momentarily.
It's minuscule.
You feel me? Like,
feel me?
they don't give you the level of brain power that you give them. You feel me? They living in your mind rent-free. They occupy 100% of the space. Meanwhile, you occupy 0% of their mind. If they think about you, it's because somebody brought you up or something like that. In one ear, out the other.
And they
ear.
probably dissing you.
And see, maybe, but regardless, like, you're not a focal point. Meanwhile,
focal point.
you're making them a focal point in your life. And it just gets to a point where, for me personally, the feeling that I tend to get is like, what is this? Like, I get sick of it because it's like,
getting so much to this.
I need to get over that. I need to get over this individual, and I need to just move forward. It's not as easy. It's easier said than done. You have to take it one day at a time. You have to acknowledge that, you know, you still love the person, you still care about the person, you still wish the best for the person, whatever the case may be.
I don't. No, I'm playing.
Some people,
sometimes.
sometimes, I mean, but not sometimes. Sometimes That's how people feel. You want to see somebody fail, and you don't want to see them upgrade. You want to see them downgrade. Hey, look, to each his own. Feel me? I got the yin and yang tattooed on me for a reason. There's light and dark. People gonna be on either side of the spectrum. Me personally, I just get to a level of I'm better than this. Like I start to feel like, sir, hey, there's bigger and better things to you feel me focus on than a lost relationship. Like whatever could have been, whatever you wanted it to be, let it go, move forward, because there are billions of other women on the planet. I don't know how many other millions of like black women there are on the planet, but there's plenty of other women on this planet that look like me with this complexion that I can talk to and, build a family with. So I don't need to keep focusing on one individual, because when you keep focusing on that one individual, at some point in time, you feel me? Again,
you're not doing nothing. Like you staying there, bro.
You're literally running in place.
You gotta keep the ball moving. You gotta keep the train going.
There's no growth. There's no growth in it.
Yeah.
And you can't take whatever happened in those relationships on to the next relationship. You got to leave that baggage there and go into these new relationships with a fresh mindset. Again, easier said than done, because some relationships leave you with scars that are a little bit hard to get over. But at the end of the day, you still gotta give new people a chance, because you don't know them, you don't know what they're gonna do, and they may be able to love you in a way you've never been loved before. But you have to move on from whatever it is you may be holding on to. Some of y'all out there are holding on to relationships that are absolutely toxic, and it would actually be it'll be 100% healthy for you to let it go and move on with your life, because it's not doing nothing for you.
Or don't.
It's not doing nothing for you.
Move on.
It's not doing nothing. Especially when it becomes very obvious to you that the person does not have your best interest
at all.
If the person has your best interest at heart, I can see how it's a little hard to move on. But if they've shown you they give absolutely zero fucks about you, you gotta let them go.
You gotta accept a brand new day.
Got to.
That's the only way forward, bro. And that's the only way Peter himself could be okay with it. Confronting those feelings, having to sit with that pain. He sat with that pain for quite a while. 4 years is a very long time. And even then, like, it's not even like he fully processed it in those 4 years. He's really avoiding it. He just now really faced it by MJ telling him flat out, like, I don't love you. I don't even know you.
Killed the possible reality.
Not even, he knew the truth.
He knew. But she put the nail in the coffin. She made it official.
Overly official.
Bro, it's like when you like a girl and y'all got some type of vibe, y'all got some type of action, but you don't really know how she feel about you, and you just kind of, you feel me, you waiting to have that conversation. You in your mind being negative, like you could be positive and think better, but you in your mind like, I already know, da 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 da,
right.
And then you actually get sometimes it go your way and it's like, no, I feel the same, and it's like, thank you, or it's, you feel me, I don't feel the same way
at all.
Your damn heart is crushed. You like,
but there's a relievement right there at least. And it helped Peter definitely by the end of the movie being like, and with MJ herself even telling him like, he could handle this. You can tell him. Because at the end of the day, it is different from a relationship and it being your bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, real life, if I forgot everything about you, my whole life and shit, you just came up to me one day and be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, we used to be homies. Shit. Cool.
I gonna hold you. I thought about that. I was like, how would I feel if I was wiped from existence? Like, but I was still here, but like nobody that knew me knows me anymore. I ain't gonna lie to you. It would really disturb me for probably the first week, and then after that, I would proceed to go build a new life. Like
Facts.
if I know that there's absolutely no way to reverse what happened,
Yeah.
you know, I might try to befriend some of you again, but I probably would just go build a new life somewhere else as a whole new person. It'll be really. I would cry. I would probably cry a lot because I have all of the memories
Memories and
of every.
stuff.
Yeah.
But it's New York though. He can't just up and leave New York.
Well, no. That's in Spider-Man's case.
True.
I'm just speaking in Nolan's case.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in my case, I'm just a regular person. So I would just start a life. Either I would start life again. No, I would definitely go somewhere else. I wouldn't start life over in Maryland. What's the point? Don't nobody know me here. Don't nobody know me anywhere. I don't exist.
Facts.
I literally have to start all over.
Facts. That's crazy.
I know how to work on cars.
So,
You feel me? That's my superpower. I would have to take that somewhere.
so you're completely with the brand new day idea, like, yo, just either because I feel like you and Peter did it in different ways by starting a brand new day.
What I try to, because by the end of the movie, he goes to dap up Ned and he hits him with that. He hits him with the. So I would definitely go find my brother. Yeah, I would go find my brother Dewan.
And be like, yo,
We have a handshake. So if I stick my hand out and he like who the fuck, like,
just do it. Just do it.
if he do the whole, you feel me, then we should lock in. And I mean, I guess at that point we might try to like help my mom remember who I am.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, bro.
But like I ain't gonna hold you, like that's as far as it would go. I would go to my dad, but I wouldn't say like, I wouldn't say nothing to him. I would go to the barbershop and I would ask for him to cut my hair.
For real, and you just
Look at my face. I would look him dead in the eye and it's like, bro, if you can't recognize that I'm your child, you feel me? Like, or that we somehow, again,
like,
I would be
I know
wiped from
you.
existence. Wow, like, you know me from somewhere, don't you? Yeah. And I'm so goofy, bro. It's like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, Dad. Hey,
I wouldn't-
hold on. Hey.
What's up, Nolan?
So,
Yeah. Sit down in the chair, get my hair cut. Like, you feel me? And if it don't click to my father as he's cutting my hair, and if as he's cutting my hair and he just oddly knows what he's doing, not thinking twice
just
about
remembers, like, he ain't even ask you what you wanted.
it. He always asks me,
Oh,
but
really?
regardless, like, if he just do it and he don't recognize through the motion of his craft,
Be like,
I
hold on,
know
this-
this boy's head. Like, pause. Jesus Christ. But nah, for real though, like if he don't recognize before I get out of his chair that, you feel me, like that's my kid, then it is what it is. I just leave the barbershop with a fresh haircut, and now, you feel me, would go get in the car with my mom and my brother and just, I'm like, he didn't remember. My mom probably be like, I already knew he
It makes
wouldn't.
sense.
I know my mama, so it's cool though, but yeah, nah, at first my heart would be racing, like, cause if my brother don't recognize the handshake, it's GG's.
It's really GG's.
Then I would have to go trust that my mom recognized me, and that's a yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know, like I don't think my mom wouldn't recognize me, but again, the spell is the spell, so I might just be cooked. But I would accept the brand new day, even if it wasn't with me meeting. I mean, even if it wasn't with me getting one of my people back from my life.
Yeah.
I could just go start a life somewhere else,
That's so crazy, the fact that,
either
like,
somewhere else in Maryland or just somewhere else completely.
4 years.
Cause I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could watch everybody live their life
And then-
for 4 years.
Yeah.
Maybe check in every now and again to see how y'all doing. I could do something like that, but like monitor you, I could do that on Instagram. I could do that.
But it takes a toll, though, like, That
No, it
much
wouldn't.
time.
I know how to communicate to people via the internet that I don't. I know how to talk to people on the internet that I don't know. So I would make a comment or a reaction or something like that because I still follow all of y'all.
Oh yeah, true.
But
I'll just check my phone one day. I'm gonna be like, who the hell is Nolan Matthews?
it's if I say it's the internet, so it wouldn't be hard. But in Peter's case, I'll be real curious to see how his whole life starts to unfold in the coming Spider-Mans because
Yeah.
to end it off with him dapping up Ned and for Ned to know the handshake, that's muscle memory. Like, nah, you know him. So I just kind of wonder how that's gonna play out in the following movies and whatnot.
I feel like next movie predictions. It's gonna start off with it being established that okay, Ned's back behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's too quick to like jump into that because
I can't tell who the next villain's gonna be.
okay. Because I don't feel like the post-end credit scenes has anything to do with the next Spider-Man. I feel like that's probably some,
I've heard Secret Wars and stuff like that.
yeah, like some shit like that. But for next movie, it's just really hard to say.
I think we're gonna see a more evolved Spider-Man. I think we're gonna see him now with his more. I think we're gonna see him now with his organic powers for longer. So he's probably gonna be moving a little bit more devious.
I don't think they're gonna jump too far into the future though, because they already did a 4-year. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta think we probably not gonna see another Spider-Man movie until after Secret Wars, and that's 2028. It's 2026. We
Well,
probably
yeah,
not gonna
but-
get another Spider-Man movie for another 3-4 years.
But even like I'm talking about in universe though.
They basically skip up to date in Brand New Day in them 4 years that he was watching them in MIT, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? Wait, so like
I'm pretty sure by the time he gets to modern, like by the time he gets to present day and they're out of college, I'm pretty sure it's 2026 or at least 2025.
damn.
So it's probably, and we're probably not gonna get another Spider-Man movie until 2030, 2031.
Most likely, yeah. That's crazy.
Shoot, I'm gonna be in my 30s when the next Spider-Man movie come out.
That's crazy.
That's extra crazy.
That's actually crazy. Damn.
About to be 25 August 22nd, bro.
Damn, who would go? Because we had no idea Jean Grey was gonna be like.
The villain.
So they
Or
really
the
could
main
just pull
antagonist.
anybody out there artists and just.
It's probably gonna be based off of whatever is, laid down in the following movies. A villain might get plucked from Secret Wars or something like that, or Doomsday. Because we won't see Hulk again until Secret Wars. And the last time we seen him was Spider-Man.
And I just feel like because he kind of just dealt with like a being taken over plot, it's too soon for a Venom, like a symbiote.
And I'm not really sure how they're gonna work him into that anyway.
Yeah. Who could be a good? Because Doc Ock, I don't see them making another Doc Ock. We had Green Goblin, No Way Home.
He got a lot of villains, but I mean they kind of ran through some of them in the beginning too. They did.
Martin Lee,
Who was that?
Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative. I've heard of him before, but I'm
Remember
not
for the
familiar.
game?
Yes. He was very annoying. He was very, very, very annoying. That wouldn't be bad. That would look cool on the big screen. But I think the villain's going to play off of these Avengers movies probably. It's probably going to tie in somehow. And if it doesn't, they cooking up something. They cooking up something. I'm very mad that we're not getting a Blade movie. I'm not very mad, but I wanted to see a new Blade movie in Marvel. Just talking about
I've never
Marvel.
watched Blade.
You 1, 2, or 3?
Nope. I didn't even know there was 2 and 3.
You missing out on. You know what's crazy? Blade actually is the whole reason why Marvel even got to where they are today. Like they released Blade, and that kickstarted, like money wise, that kickstarted everything else that they did.
I thought I was really like Iron Man.
Look up Blade. Look at what Blade did. I'm not gonna get the facts
Look
wrong.
at what Blade did.
But if you ever, bruh, you want to talk about something to watch with a girl, turn on Blade. If she's into stuff like that, turn on Blade. Blade is cold. You was born in 2005, so you not seeing Blade is not. But not one of them.
Nope. I know him. Like, I know there's one movie. I just
Do
never.
you know the actor's name that plays him?
Nah.
Wesley Snipes. Yeah, you need a cool little movie thon. It's a lot of shit you probably need to watch, cause Blade, brother.
Never watched it.
Quality vampire movies. Some of the best.
He's a vampire? Or he kills vampires?
He's a day walker, actually. He's half vampire, half human.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't know the half. The sword. The jacket.
I know what he looked like.
weapons.
I know he looked hard. Like, I know he looked hard. He be posted, but I ain't never knew what he was doing. Like, I ain't never know.
You ain't never go look up the movies or nothing?
Nah, never.
Crazy.
Never caught my eye.
Crazy. He was in Deadpool. He was in Deadpool and Wolverine, excuse me.
Was he?
He was. Yeah.
I don't remember. Punisher?
No.
I mean, not Punisher.
Blade.
Blade.
He was in the movie.
I
He was
don't
one of the
remember that
guys.
scene.
He's one of the people that walked into the cave when they was all talking and whatnot. With Gambit and whatnot. When they introduced Gambit, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I forgot he was one of those people there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Old dude with the
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Dang.
original Blade. He still looks cool, even to this day.
I gotta rewatch that movie. That was a good movie too.
Yes,
I
it was.
I love Deadpool Wolverine. It's such a unexpected. No, not really.
It did what it was supposed to do.
It did exactly.
It did exactly what it was supposed to do. But nah, that's your own personal homework. Whenever you can,
Blade.
whenever you got time to accomplish that, you need to
All right.
watch Blade 1 and 2 and 3. 3 is, I like 3, but critically it's iffy.
Nah, look that.
One and 2 though, gas. Especially 2. I've really enjoyed 2. But 1 is the OG, and 1 is, it's that. It has one of the best intro scenes ever. You might see that on social media now that I'm talking about it.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the next thing.
It's probably gonna be a reel.
Yeah.
Attention passengers, we've made it to the end of the line. I'm hungry,
I am.
and I'm
hungry
ready
as well.
to eat something.
Yeah.
Hope you all enjoyed this episode.
Fun talking to you
And we will
guys.
see you all next week.